Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. I just took a bath in my bathtub. It was awesome, but I had some ideas while I was doing that. For right now, we don't have water that runs into this tub, so what we do is we gather water, and lately we've been just gathering rainwater. My wife sets tubs outside, catches the rainwater, we bring that in the house, so that's how we're getting our water right now. We have alternate means. We have a creek, we have wells and things like that, but hey, when Yah just makes the water fall out of the sky, all we have to do is stick it in a bucket and catch it. And so we've been doing that, and we heat the water up all the way out here because we are in a construction zone, right? So we heat the water all the way out here in our kitchen. It's a temporary kitchen on this little stove right here, this little camp stove, and we heat it up in these pots down here, and we carry it out to the tub, and we pour it in the tub, and we add cold water, and then we have a bath. We're going to get a turkey fryer. I have a propane turkey fryer that we're going to stick in here, and it's a concrete floor in here, and so temporarily what we'll do is just bring that in here and set it somewhere vicinity of the bathtub, probably carry the water in 5-gallon containers like that, pour it in, heat up the water and pour it in. So it's just less carrying through the house. It got a little chilly. It's chilly here today, and so what we did is we used this guy, this little buddy heater here. Whoop, where'd it go? Right there. This little buddy heater, and we turned it on, face it towards the tub. This tub is cast iron, and so it retains some of the heat. Now, I designed this house, right? It's not that difficult to do. I'm not a genius by any means. It's a 20 by 30 house, basically. It has a porch along the 30-foot front of it that I made a little pop-out. I enclosed in part of the porch, and I made a kitchen, right? Simple. 16-inch on-center 2x4s, yada, yada, yada. You can learn this stuff by just looking it up like I did. But it's a simple house. We have a bedroom that I'm in now, a bathroom that doesn't have walls yet, a living room, a kitchen, right? That's basically it. And I told my wife today, I think if I were to do it again, I would put the bathroom, it might not have a toilet, but it would definitely have the bathtub. I would put that somehow behind the kitchen so that it shared a wall with the kitchen stove, because we just got a new kitchen stove that we have yet to install over here. What's the stove called, sweetie?
Pioneer Made wood cook stuff?
Pioneer Made. You'll probably see videos on that later. We got that. You use wood to make it work. And it would be so much easier if we just had that next to the tub, fire that baby up. It warms the air. You can put the hot water, directly into the tub. This thing actually has a hot water reservoir. I haven't hooked it up yet, so I can't speak intelligently about it yet. But I think having the bathtub in the vicinity of the stove would be a good idea. I do know that early on when we first moved in here with our wood stove, and people have asked me for, what kind of wood stove is that? It's called a North Star. It's made in Canada. We took baths here in bins, right? The problem with that was there's no plug, to let the water out. And then one last thing, I'll show you, walking back and forth here in this construction zone. The tub is plumbed. Let's see if you can see this right here. This water here came out of the overflow hole when I laid back in the tub. But this is plumbed, and right now it's temporary. It's just going on this pipe outside, and it's pouring on the ground. Now, we're going to do better. We're just trying to get things set up. We're actually going to bury that pipe. It's going to go out further. On the end of that, we're going to have a hose, and it's going to go into a rock. We're going to make like a rock pile pool hole catch zone for gray water, and then we'll probably do something downstream from that, if you will. There's not that much water coming out of here, a bath a day. Yeah, and I feel like the cowboys, I remember reading in the pioneer days that Mama got to take her bath first, then the children, then Dad. So the way we did it today is we heated up the water, Mama took a bath, she got out, then I got in and took a bath. So, maybe more information than you wanted, but I understand now why those cowboy movies work that way. All right, so hey, plumbing, the bathtub, heat, those kinds of things for you to think about when you design your off-grid homestead. All right, I'll see you out there.